recording. So in the past few lessons, we were talking about solving simultaneous equations. So that is equation 1, equation 2, and then one of them has square term, and the other equation does not have square term. Okay, so we learned two directions. The first direction is just asking you to solve. Okay, solve the simultaneous equations. That is to find the answers of x and y. And then the other type of question will be finding the number of real solutions. Okay, it is about the real number of real solutions. Okay, we do not need to find the values of x and y, but we just need to think how many solutions are there. But don't worry, there will be just 3 different cases. Okay, so there will be just 2 real solutions, 1 real solution, or no real solution. Okay, sometimes the question will ask you to find how many solutions directly, but sometimes the question will tell you the number of solutions and to ask you to find the unknown in the question. Okay, so that is what we have learned in this section. Okay, and then so today I would like to talk about the Instant Drill Corner 1.2. That is on page 1.19. Okay, so that is the textbook, page 1.19. Instant Drill Corner 1.2. Okay, and I'm going to talk about number 1, 2, and 3. And please log in the MATApp web system. Okay, so that is here with your username being your student number and then password being LKL plus student number. Okay, and I am still using the classwork on last Friday. Yes, that is the 18th. Okay, so the classwork on 18th of September, question number 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so please upload to this classwork. Okay, but that is the latest one. Okay, so let's come back to the Instant Drill Corner 1.2. 嗱，咁呢度咧，今日就主要係溫習嘅啫，咁就即係同大家做呢幾題嘅題目啦。OK， 咁就大家可以自己做下先。OK， 咁我會一路講嘅。So let me clear the board first. Okay, question number 1A. So we have y equals x squared minus 4x plus 7. Label this to be equation 1. And then we have y equals x plus 1. Label this to be equation 2. Okay, and we start with the one with no square term. No square term. Okay, that is equation 2. And we check whether we need to change the subject. No, y is already the subject here, so we do not need to change the subject. Okay, so we just need to substitute equation 2 into equation 1. Okay, directly. So this becomes x plus 1 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 7. Okay, and then move all the terms to the right. It becomes x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay, and this is the question to solve the equation. To solve the equation, it means to find out the values of x and y. Okay, and then this is a simple quadratic equation now. We have a equals 1, b equals -5, and c equals 6. And then we may use the formula 1, okay, from your calculator to find out the 2 values of x. So I think x should be equal to 2 or x should be equal to 3. Okay, and when x is equal to 2, you just put it back to equation 2 to calculate the value of y. So y is equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. And when x is 3, y is equal to 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4. Okay, and then you write down the answer. Okay, so x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, or the other pair is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. Okay, so two different answers, right? So that is question number 1A. And then number 1B. One B. So y equals x squared plus 2x plus 5. Label this to be equation 1. And then 2x plus y is equal to 2. Label this to be equation 2. And then we will start with the one with no square term. So that is equation 2. And there is no subject here. So I need to change the subject. So from 2, so I will choose y to be the subject. Okay, that is equal to 2 minus 2x. And call this equation 3. And then we will substitute equation 3 into equation 1. Okay, so the y becomes 2 minus 2x is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 5. Okay, and then move all the terms to the right. So that should be x squared plus 4x plus 5 minus 2, that is plus 3. Okay, and now we have a simple quadratic equation. So we may identify the values of a, b, and c. Okay, so now we may use the calculator, formula 1. Okay, find that x should be equal to 1 or x is equal to 3. Okay, and then you just calculate the value of y. Calculate the value of y from equation 3. So y should be equal to 2 minus 2 times x. So when x is 1, y is 0. And then y is calculated by 2 minus 2 times x. That should be equal to negative 4. Okay? Therefore, we have two answers. X is 1 and y is 0. Or x is 3 and y is negative 4. Okay? So that is the answer of part B. Is that okay? And then I'm going to clear the board. Part C. So we have x squared minus 2x bracket x minus 3y plus 7 is equal to 1 minus x plus 3y is equal to 3. So we have three-part equation on this line. So you just need to split this line into two equations. Okay, so that should be x squared minus 2x times x minus 3y plus 7 is equal to 3. Okay, so I choose the simplest one to be the one we will use twice. Okay, and then 1 minus x plus 3y is equal to 3. That is equation 2. One equation has square term and the other equation does not have square term. So I start with the one with no square term. That is equation 2. So I need to make one of them to be the subject. Okay, so I would like x to be the subject. So 1 plus 3y. Move the 3 to the left and then move the x to the right. Simplify. So x should be equal to 3y minus 2, right? Okay, and then we call this equation 3. And then we will substitute equation 3 into equation 1. Okay, so that should be, so I'm going to write here, x will be changed to 3y minus 2. So x squared becomes 3y minus 2 bracket square minus 2 times x. That is 2 times 3y minus 2 times x minus 3y becomes 3y minus 2 minus 3y. And then plus 7 is equal to 3. Okay? And then we do the simplification first. This is a bracket. So we have a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, and then minus 2 times 3y minus 2. And this bracket, the 3y and 3y will be cancelled by each other. So what is remaining will be just a negative 2 in this bracket. And then plus 7 is equal to 3. And then we further expand the bracket. It is 9y squared minus 2 times 3 times 2 will be 12y plus 4. Okay, and then this is double negative, becomes plus 4 bracket 3y minus 2 plus 7. And then we will move the 3 to the left-hand side also. Okay, so it is 9y squared minus 12y plus 4 plus 12y minus 8 plus 4 is equal to 0. And then, well, this one, 12y and 12y will be cancelled. Okay, and then 4 plus 4 minus 8 will be 0. Okay, so what is remaining on the left-hand side is just 9y squared is equal to 0. So the y squared is equal to 0. So y will be only 0. This is repeated roots. Okay, repeated. There is only one answer, okay, for this quadratic equation. When y is equal to 0, we need to calculate the x. So x is calculated by 3 times y minus 2. That is negative 2. So there is only one answer. The answer is x equals negative 2 and y equals 0. Okay, so that is the only answer for part C. Is that all right? 好，嗱呢題咧複雜啲嘅，得唔得？咁其實有少少快啲嘅方法嘅，如果你留意到嘅話，但係咧我唔想即係擾亂大家啦，即係因為咧我哋永遠做死呢個方法，用冇二次方嗰條式去到開始，然之後轉 subject， 塞落去有二次方嗰條式去到做嘅時候咧，永遠都 work 嘅。OK， 無論佢點樣複雜條題目都好咧，一定 work 嘅。咁我哋用死一個方法咧就得㗎啦。如果有一啲即係佢設計得比較特別嘅，好似呢題咧，其實咧佢設計得比較特別啲嘅，咁就係咧有啲快少少嘅方法嘅。OK， 咁但係呢個要你諗到，要你 aware 到嘅話咧，其實就唔係一件容易嘅事嚟嘅。OK， 咁所以呢度咧，咁我就唔教大家嗰個快啲嘅方法啦。OK， 咁亦都咧，其實咧喺考試裏邊咧，好少會設計到咧係可以咁樣做嘅。通常都係用呢個方法，即係我而家教呢個方法咧，咁樣就已經 work 㗎啦。OK。All right， part D。I'm going to clear the board. Part D. So we have y squared plus 2x squared is equal to 18. Let me call this equation 1. And then x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. Call this equation 2. So obviously, we should start with equation 2. And there is no subject now. So we are going to change the subject from equation 2. Okay, so y, so I'm going to put y to be the subject. Okay, y is equal to x plus 3, right? Okay, just move the y to the opposite side, but I write the y on the left hand side. Okay, so it is equation 3, and then we will substitute equation 3 into equation 1. Okay, so the y squared becomes x plus 3 bracket square plus 2x squared is equal to 18. And then we are going to use the identity to expand the x plus 3 bracket square. So it's a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, and then the other things are copied. So we have x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus 2x squared is equal to 18. And then we simplify the like terms, 3x squared plus 6x, and then subtract the 18 to the left side, minus 9 is equal to 0. And there is a common factor, so we cancel the common factor 3. It becomes x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, and then this is a simple quadratic equation. So we can identify the values of A, B, and C. Okay, and you may use the calculator formula 1 to find that x should be equal to 1 or x should be equal to -3. Okay, when x is 1, so y is calculated by x plus 3, that is 1 plus 3. Okay, that is 4. When x is -3, y is calculated by -3 plus 3, that is 0. Okay, so we have two pairs of answers. So that should be x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 4. Or the second pair is x equals -3 and y equals 0. Okay, so that is the final answer for part B. Okay, now I would like you to give me a response. Okay, if you are okay for question number 1, solving equation, please give me a like or a clap, please. 嗱，如果你哋對計算呢啲 x y 係 OK 嘅，可唔可以俾個 like 或者俾個拍手掌我 ？OK， 呢個係純粹計算呢個第一類題目啊。OK， 如果 OK 嘅，俾個 like 或者俾個 clap 我；如果唔 OK 嘅，俾個舉手我。如果不 OK 嘅話咧，有任何嘅 step 想我講多次嘅，可唔可以俾個舉手我？OK， clear。Next page. Next page. Number 2, we are going to find the number of real solutions of each of the following simultaneous equations. Number of solutions, okay? So we are not going to find the x and y. We just want to find how many solutions are there, okay? It's either 2 solutions, 1 solution, or no solution. It depends on the delta, okay? Delta, the formula of delta is b squared minus 4ac. But before using the delta, we also need to merge the 2 equations into one simple quadratic equation first, and then identify the values of a, b, and c, and then calculate the delta. So let us do question number 2. Maybe I give you 5 minutes to do question number 2. Okay, so please use 5 minutes to do question number 2, and then upload to the MathApp web system. Okay, so this is a textbook. Page 1.20, instant drill corner 1.2, question number 2. Okay, so please upload to here. So I'll give you 5 minutes. All right, let's check the answers. Number 2, find the number of real solutions of each of the following simultaneous equations. So in part A, so we have y equals x squared plus x to be equation 1, and then y equals 1 minus 2x to be equation 2. And we have equation 2, which has no square term, okay? And we have y to be the subject, okay, to in equation 2. So we can just substitute equation 2 into equation 1. It becomes 1 minus 2x equals x squared plus x. And then moving all the terms to one side and keeping the square term positive, it becomes x squared plus 3x minus 1, right? And now we have a simple quadratic equation. We can identify the values of a, b, and c, okay? But this time, we do not want to find the value of x, so we are not going to use formula 1. We just use the delta, okay, to be b squared minus 4 times a times c, okay? And you use the calculator to find that it's equal to 13. And 13 is a positive number, so you write delta is larger than 0, okay? Therefore, the conclusion is that there are 2 real solutions. Okay, so that is the answer. And then in part B, so we have y equals 2x squared plus 3 to be equation 1, and y equals x plus 2 to be equation 2. Okay, and equation 2 has no square term, and equation 2 has a subject. So we can substitute equation 2 into equation 1 directly. Okay, so it becomes x plus 2 equals 2x squared plus 3. Moving all the terms to one side, keeping square term positive, it becomes 2x squared minus x plus 1. Okay, and this is a simple quadratic equation with a equals 1, b equals -1, and c equals 1. Okay, but now we are not going to find the value of x, so we find the delta. B bracket square minus 4 times a times c. And then it is 1 minus 4, that is -3. So delta is less than 0. Therefore, the conclusion is that we are in case 3. Case 3 means that there is no real solution. Okay, so that is part B. And then in part C, so we do the same thing again. Y plus x squared minus 2x is equal to 1 to be equation 1. And then y equals -2x plus 5 to be equation 2. Okay, and then equation 2 has no square term, and equation 2 has a subject y. So we substitute equation 2 into equation 1. Okay, so this becomes -2x plus 5 plus x squared minus 2x is equal to 1. And then we simplify the like term first. X squared minus 2x becomes -4x plus 5 is equal to 1. And then move the 1 to the left hand side. It becomes x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals 0. Now we have a simple quadratic equation with a equals 1, b equals -4, and c equals 4. Okay, then we can calculate the delta. Delta is equal to b bracket square minus 4 times a times c. Okay, so that should be equal to 0. Okay, so delta is exactly equal to 0, which means that we are in case 2. Case 2. And therefore, case 2 means there is only one real solution. Okay, one real solution. That is the answer. Is that okay? Any problems for question number 2? If no, then I'm going to clear the board. And then for question number 3, so we are having the 2 simultaneous equations, and the question has told us that this equation have 2 real solutions, okay? And the question asks us to find the range of values of k. That is the inequality, okay? Inequality in k, all right? 2 real solutions means that we are in case 1. Case 1 is delta larger than 0, okay? But we are not going to use the delta larger than 0 directly at the beginning. We need to merge the 2 equations together first, okay? So we start with the same steps, okay? Label this to be equation 1 and this to be equation 2, okay? And then equation 2 has no square term, and equation 2 has a subject y. So we can substitute equation 2 into equation 1 directly. So x minus k is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 1. And then move all the terms to one side and keeping x squared term positive. So that is to the right. So x squared minus 5x, so I'm doing slowly here, minus x plus 1 plus k, right? 0 is equal to x squared minus 5 minus another 1, that is minus 6k, and then plus 1 plus k. And now we have a simple quadratic equation with a equals 1 and b equals -6, and then c will be the constant term, that is the term with no x, okay? So that should be 1 plus k, right? 1 plus k is the c. And now we have a, b, c, so we can calculate our delta. Delta will be -6 bracket square minus 4 times a times c, okay? So that should be 36 minus 4 bracket 1 plus k. That should be 36 minus 4 minus 4k. That should be 32 minus 4k. Okay, so that is our delta. That is our delta. But the question has told us that the delta should be larger than 0. Okay, oh, the question has told us that this equation have 2 real solutions, and we have to think that the delta should be larger than 0. Therefore, we can say that our delta should be larger than 0. Okay, so this will make us to get the inequality involving the unknown k. And then we just solve this inequality. Okay, so moving the 4k, the k term to the positive side. Okay, and then divide the 4. So it should be 8 is larger than k, which means that when we write k on the left-hand side, k should be less than 8. Okay, so that is the range of values of k. And that will be the answer of this question. Is that okay? All right. If you are okay, please give me a response here. Okay, if you are okay about the number of solutions. Okay, so please give me a like or a clap, please. 如果呢度 OK 嘅話咧，請你俾個 like 或者俾個拍手掌我。OK， 如果唔 OK 嘅話咧，請你俾個舉手我。Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and so I will see you in the classroom tomorrow. Okay, and after that we are going to meet at the classroom. Okay, so if you have any problems, you may stay behind. But if you do not have any problem, that is the end of this lesson. Okay, you may leave now.